All right, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we've got a super amazing video for y'all today. Now, here at Lake Pro Tackle, we love supporting small businesses, small creators, small vendors, and Armstrong Outfitters Tackle has been with us 1 year now, and to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of getting his bait in the shop here, which y'all absolutely love. Right now we are almost completely sold out of his glide baits, his swim jigs, his bladed jigs. Most of his crankbaits are actually gone too, and I wanted to commemorate the success that we've had with him, and we decided to collab on a bait. Myself and Tim have talked to Kirk about getting this specific color in the shop. Now this is something out of my brain, and I really think y'all will enjoy this one. So the bait here is going to be a spook topwater style bait. And in this color here, this is something that I've always had thoughts about in the back of my head. Now this bait here, the color doesn't really have a name, but let's go ahead and run over some of the hardware on this bait before we dive into the paint. So some of the hardware on here, we've got a saltwater owner feathered treble hook. We've got a real sickle style hook on here. And the split rings are super good as well. Now, each bait is a little bit different depending on which hooks you get. Now, most of the hooks are going to be, I will disclaim this, most of the hooks are going to be these hooks right here. They're kind of like the sickle style hooks, but there are a few of them with Mustad triple grips just because we ran out of hooks. So if you do get one or the other, don't worry, you can always switch your hooks, but they are all rated for extremely big fish. Now, Texoma is a great clear lake. However, I know that we're getting a lot of people from around the country, and I wanted to make a color that will fit just about any water style. So the hardware on here, again, the split ring's super strong, up to like 80, 100 pounds. And we do have a split ring on the tip of the bait there. So as you're working your bait, and you can tie to the split ring, it's not gonna bend out on you, it's not gonna break, and it allows the spook to get a lot more action. And I highly recommend you do that if you don't already do that. If you're still tying directly to the bait on your top waters, stop that. Put a split ring on it. It's gonna help open up the action and allow you to walk the bait a whole lot easier. Here we go. Let's talk about the color here. So the color is very specific to something that I really had thoughts about. So in a second here, I'm going to turn the camera around and you'll be able to see kind of what the fish sees as they're looking at this bait. But from the surface, the top of the bait is going to be a bone color. And that was one of the big things. You know, bone is pretty universal all around the country, clear water, murky water. You know, here in Texas, we got a little bit of like a green tint on the water. So no matter where you go, bone can be a player. And I definitely wanted to have that bone top on there. Now, the big part is when you slightly turn that bait, you're gonna see how it turns red. So directly off that bone stripe going down the middle, there's going to be red, and it's gonna fade down the bait. And you see those little patterns there, they're gonna pop out as I turn the bait. You can see them much clearer and much better. And that was by design, guys. So as it goes down, it's gonna be more solid, and then it's gonna fade down to around the halfway mark on the bait, and it's gonna become almost clear. There are little sparkles in the bottom of this that you can see. Now, what's cool about this is underneath the white here, as you look through the bait, and I'm gonna show you, it's not actually white or white or bone. It's actually a base layer of red, and as that bait is working side to side, the scales are popping up, and those fish can really key in on this bait. So let's turn the camera around here so you can really get a good idea of what the fish see as they're looking up at the bait. All right, y'all, so here is the bait from the fish's perspective as they're looking up into the sun, or if it's cloudy, it'll be a little bit duller, but here you go. So you can see that red stripe running straight down the middle. And now once I turn the bait a little bit, you're gonna start seeing some scales. You're gonna see it kind of color shift into clear and almost to like a pinky rose, little almost purple-ish color. So as you can see that bait, as it works, they're gonna be seeing this color shift from the scales. It's gonna allow them to key in on the bait a lot easier. And this is a very effective technique on most bodies of water. So if this color vibes with you, or you vibe with this color, right there, that is the bait. Look how pretty that is, guys. Those scales pop out wonderfully. One thing I will mention as well, one thing that I really love about different colors and stuff is how they look underwater, or how fish see them. So of course fish don't have the same eyesight we do. They have a little bit different eyesight because they have to filter out different layers of the water, I guess different depths of the water. So as fish look up at this, they're gonna see more of a baitfish color, not really red or pink. They're gonna see more of a green tone. They're gonna see basically the silhouette of that bone, and they're also gonna see almost like a green, very close to like bluish color. So that's how they can see this through the water. You know, to us, it really just looks bone and red, but to them, it's gonna look more like a bait fish. So that is the main reason why I went with a red color. Red color is something that you don't normally see in topwaters like this, and I definitely wanted this bait to stand out. All right, y'all, so if you were wondering how to get your hands on these here, let me tell you, just first off, these are very, very limited. There's only 36 of these in existence, and I told Kirk, the owner of Armstrong Outfitters, that we're only gonna be running this once. But you know, if there is a high demand for it, we might do another run of these. But for now, there's only 36 of these in existence. These are the one knocker blanks, so they have a really, really good rattle system in it. I think there's probably like 4 or 5 rattles with one big kicker at the very back here. But there are only 36 of them available. They will become available on August 3rd at 10 o'clock. So on Thursday, guys, 10 o'clock, these guys are gonna go up on the website. You can get them, and we definitely wanna make sure everyone can get their hands on them that want them. Now, there's no way for us to regulate how many you can buy, but we do ask to keep it to 1 or 2 guys, because we wanna be able to spread the love with these baits here. So if this color speaks to you, guys, pick it up, lakeprotackle.com, guys, on Thursday. They're gonna retail for $28.99, and you're getting premium hardware, guys, premium paint. This thing's clear coated, and it's gonna last a very long time, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, the 3rd at 10 o'clock Central Time, these will become available, so go pick them up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will catch you next time at Lake Pro Tackle. See ya.